Hello guys, it's Spurs 21 here back with another video for you, and we have a new manager at last in charge of Spurs, and his name is Nuno Espirito Santo. Yes, the former boss of Wolverhampton Wanderers has officially become the new man in charge at Tottenham Hotspur, after probably the longest managerial wait in mankind. But we finally got a man in the door, and in my opinion, I'm in on this. I know that there are a lot of people who, without going in detail, have question marks. Don't believe that the Nuno is good enough, who don't believe that he plays the right style or whatever, but in my opinion, if you're not giving him a chance to prove to himself in the first place, then effectively you're already setting him up to fail, Every manager deserves a chance to prove themselves. And I'm more than happy to do it for Nuno, because he deserves an opportunity. So, looking at his managerial career, what did he actually do at Wolves? Obviously, he spent a lot of his time in Portugal, obviously, where he's from. He came to Wolves in 2017 when they were in the Championship. In a team that had a lot of talented players, but were kind of just floating around the Championship, sort of in the middle of that league, and he nurtured a lot of the brilliant talent that they had, like Matt Doherty, who of course we have now, Ruben Neves, Adama Traore, Diego Jota, Connor Cody, who's made his way up to being England call-up, and many others. He guided them to win the Championship that season and get them promoted back to the Premier League. After that, of course, people thought they might struggle, but the first 2 years, both terms, Wolves finished in 7th in the league, beating multiple teams and big teams like us, like Man United, like Arsenal, like they could really come a cropper. When they come up against the big sides, they always knew how to perform well. And with the signing of like Raul Jimenez, they were very nous in the transfer department. And Nuno, in my opinion, was doing brilliantly there. Of course, last season, they did dip ever so slightly, although I think a lot of that was contributed to selling Diego Jota to Liverpool, and also the very unfortunate serious head injury Raul Jimenez suffered away at Arsenal, of course, which was extremely unfortunate. And obviously, I still hope he's recovering well. But I think that took a lot of Wolves' firepower out of their system, and as a result, they couldn't necessarily play the system that Nuno wanted them to, or had them do in the previous couple of years. But in my opinion, I think you've got to, let him have the keys to the door and see what he can do. He's a proven Premier League manager, knows the league, knows the players, so there's no question marks about that, and we'll see if he's up to the job. As I said, you've got to give somebody a chance. If you're not prepared to do that, in my opinion, you're not giving him a fair shot. So, but we've got a manager in the door now, and we can now look ahead and look forward to the new season, which is, well, it'll be here before we know it, that's for sure. So yeah, let's see what happens. Of course, before anything else, whether it's Nuno, whether it's the new sporting director, Fabio Bertolucci, they absolute 100% must be allowed to reshape. Every single Spurs fan knows that this team needs a rebuild. We know a lot of players are going to be moved out, and we need new faces in. So everything crossed that we can get, or at least begin, the process of doing that. Because otherwise Nuno's going to be handcuffed from day one. But we'll see how the summer goes. But nevertheless, the big gaffer's in the door, so let's get behind him and say yes to Nuno. So that's my thought, guys. What do you guys think? Do you think it's the right appointment? Do you think Nuno's going to be a hit at Spurs? Leave all your thoughts as ever down in the comment section below. Thank you as ever guys for your incredible support, and if you are new to the channel, hello, and be sure to click that subscribe button for more. Thank you for watching guys, I've been BenSpurs21, I will see you soon, and as always, come on you Spurs.